Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Suzette from Flatbush, born and raised two first. Up, up, up.
This is my Flatbush story.
C'est ça. C'est blood clot, ça.
Just here to proudly introduce myself as a Flatbush, born and raised resident. Coming up in the game, doing celebs, and started all on the bush, 15, cutting up t-shirts and sneakers, selling in front of KFC on Flatbush and Snyder, you know, turn around, started doing hair in high school and doing my homegirls, and it started from my homegirls to my homegirls' moms, then my homegirls' moms, friends at work start coming to the house, and my mom was like, no, I don't want nobody in my house. I don't want no hair in my kitchen. I don't want nobody sit on my toilet. So she had a friend who is related to, well, actually sister of Georgia Lounge from Flatbush, which is Sandra mother, and Chub Rock and Sandra's mom, and Bruce, who's currently the owner of Milk River, owned the salon on Flatbush, and Flatbush, not even that far, Flatbush and K. And that's where I started working on weekends at 15, doing little French rolls. We had these little French rolls that we used to roll up and put some little curly hair in there and put little like gold balls and stuff. And that was like the hot shit. And then do the French roll, had the crimp in the front, had the spiral curls, put crimps in the side of the French rolls, spray color on the sides. Like all kind of creative looks came from my era in styling. So I'm blessed to actually have a lot of techniques and created a lot of miracles. But that's only best that grew me in this industry and allowed me to know so much about hair and hair care. I'm honored. I'm honored to have the clientele who has been with me for like 15, 20 years plus, from the bush, all over Brooklyn, the States, all of the above. And that's a part of Flatbush upcoming. I worked in several shops on Flatbush. Everybody know me for that. One popular shop was Sheer Perfection. Sheer Perfection have stories. I got guys who used to come through and check me. I must say thank you for blessing these hands, because I'm off the streets, used to hang out, used to do wild shit. But, doing hair actually helped me stay out of trouble. And I used to have my homies come through, my homeboys used to come through, and they were like, yo, what up, Sue? I'm over here. But yet they're looking over there because they're looking at all the shorties, and all the girls are like, ooh, Suzanne, your friend cute. Ooh, who that? Oh, my gosh. And it was just a hot mess. A hot mess where these guys would literally be like, yo, Sue, here's some hush money. You got my baby moms, you got my shorty, or it's like you doing both my shorties. I don't want them to find out. And I used to get more money from the guys than the girls that was doing their hair. So that was fun. Also, there was times when there was fights, It was mixy back then. Like, there's no reality show that can top what's real about what used to happen in Sheer Perfection. Like, shorties was just going crazy inside the shop, cursing and fighting and all kinds of shit. And then, you just get back into doing hair. We stayed there till like 4, 5, 6, 7 in the morning. Yes, I was coming in late. I would come into work like 1 in the afternoon, tired because I'm out all night doing hair all night, or going out after I do hair, whatever. My career with doing celebs come from my clients, though. We used to be some fly-ass chicks, always dressed fly, hair fly, going to clubs. We wearing what the celebs is wearing and more, One thing about Flatbush chicks, they really get up in fashion. And that's what we did. We always made statements. Like, I'm not bragging or doing no false shit, but we did make statements when we went out. Bitches was wearing Anything you got, we got too. We shop in the same places you shop too. Even if it's boosters. Shout out to all my boosters coming through to this shop, getting the Moschino here, the Versace here. See, still rocking shit, you know. But that's the Bush. Everybody was fly. Everybody was hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Everybody a hustler from the Bush. You gotta find a way to get it. You know what I'm saying? And we was always to ourselves, like, you know. Back then, none of that snitch shit was happening. You know, everybody was just hustling and getting theirs. I love that. I learned all the hustlers, learned how to hustle. I love to gamble. I like to play cards. I like to hang out with the boys. I had so much guy friends, like all my homeboys. I kick dice on the corner and play CeeLo, play craps, all of that. I used to do all of that with the money I made. We was in the clubs popping champagne with the money I made. Buying kicks from Friedman's. Remember Friedman's was across the street. I had fights, actually. I had fights. Even some of the people. I'm even friends with some of the people who I had fights and tumble with. It's just crazy, you know, but God is good. I can always give you another story or all the great people that I've gotten a chance to work with. But I think it all started from the Bush. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget the clients that I have that been riding with me for like 15, 20 years. I'll never forget them. I actually miss my clients when I'm away from home. But I do stay in touch with who I can. And gratefully, we have pages like We Are Flatbush and social media where I'm able to stay in touch. So that's a blessing.
We are Flatbush. We are. Yeah. This is Flatbush. This is my Flatbush story. I be doing my thing. This is my Flatbush story. Running wild with the gang. This is my Flatbush story. I be doing my thing. This is my Flatbush story. Running wild with the gang.